Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Tavern Keeper, specifically a preview build for the game, which is going to be releasing at some point in Q4 of 2024. This is a Tycoon game. It's a Tycoon game all about running a tavern. It has been on my radar for a while now, and it is one of my most sort of hotly anticipated upcoming Tycoon management sort of strategy games. The little build that we're playing today, it has got sort of two main parts. It's got one sort of heavily tutorialized element, that is this level here, and there is a level where we basically run our own tavern. Now, what I am going to do in order to get straight into the gameplay, this is the sort of tutorial level. I'm going to complete this off camera, and then we're going to jump into basically starting and running our brand new tavern. I'm not necessarily sure our tavern is going to look anywhere near as sort of professional as this, but anyway, this is the vibe. I will see you after I have completed this. And just like that, it's time to start running a proper tavern. And by proper tavern, I mean a bit of a rundown hunk of muck here, but that's fine. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Great. Okay, I'm actually going to just mute the narrator, as much as I think the narrator is fantastic. Really, really good. I really just don't want the distraction whilst I'm trying to explain what the heck is happening. Nested tooltips, yes. We can do nested tooltips, excellent. And then we can have a little look at that one. Great, happy days. Okay, so this is our tavern, and this is what we're gonna be working with. It's not much, but it is going to be, at least I hope, a little bit of a profitable venture for us. You can see that there's already a little bit of existing infrastructure. We're sort of going to pad things out as we go. There's a couple of different sort of types of buildings. We'll chat about them sort of sequentially, but the first thing that we need to do is get a tap down. Now, a tap is the place that we serve drinks. Very, very simply, that's how it works. There is a bar here. The bar, very interestingly, has got sort of multiple sort of like little queuing points up and down it. We'll need to keep that in mind. That tap that we've got, that allows us to serve one single drink to patrons. There's also another sort of like half the screens filled up with stuff. I'll explain that all in due course. But for now, we can sort of check out the hiring menu. It doesn't really matter who we hire. Congratulations, Riley. You've got the job. You are going to be our first and, at least for now, only member of staff, which is grand. Okay, we have an objective to put some drinks on sale. We can wait for the merchant, buy from the merchant. We can do all of that. We also have a little tooltip up here saying some of our props require attention. The tap. The tap has got no drink in it, and it needs to be filled up accordingly. The way that we do that is through this, I was going to say creature over here, but that's probably impolite. Either way, the merchant. Now, the merchant will offer a whole bunch of different drinks that we can pick up, and the merchant will come along every day. I'm actually going to buy every single drink that the merchant has. I've got the money to do it, and they only sell sort of a very limited amount of stuff. It's only going to cost me 66 coins in order to do that. Let's get it all purchased, and they are going to unload all of the various products, just like that, onto the little pier over here, which is grand. Now, once we have got all of our drinks unloaded, what we can do is we can actually select the type of drink that we want to serve on the tap. I think we're going to go with the scrape barrel. Now, very, very worth noting, it's got different sort of star levels. Each and every drink has got sort of different star levels that sort of corresponds with the type of people that are willing to drink it. Let's put that on there and have a staff have staff install the barrel. Great, you're gonna wander around, pick the barrel up, bring it back inside, and happy days. We are gonna be rocking and rolling and ready to go. Okay, and then it's just a simple case of opening this bad boy up. We're going to go from closed to open, and look at that. The rotten stump. Yeah, let's change this. Let's change this to the potato public house. There we go. That seems pretty good. And we will stamp the seal of approval and boom, just like that, we are open. Okay, we're gonna serve our first drink in just a second here, and in fact, there is a little movement up in the top left-hand corner. This allows us to unlock the storage overview. We can see at a glance what we have got in store: blood wine, Mudweiser, Bog's Bitter, and Druid's Foot. Now, we are starting to see our first patrons come into the pub. This is having a nice little chat. Either way, what we always need to make sure that we have is an appropriate amount of space for our patrons to sort of queue up. Now, I don't know what we want to do in terms of... We want to have like a little corner here or something. Or we want to have like another bit of bar counter over here. Is there still enough space for people to squeeze through there? I think that's good. Let's do another counter over there just to make sure that we've got the space that we need. And we'll also stick down a tap. Do I have the... Oh, I don't have the coinage for a tap. We're gonna have to make a little bit of cash before we are able to place down another tap. Another tap will, of course, allow us to serve another drink. We can, of course, serve another drink if we wanted to, but I don't particularly want to. Right, you're now going to demonstrate, video game, how we can customize the table and stuff. That is great. I'm honestly not one for caring about decorations, but you can do a lot of customization in this game, which is grand. I'm delighted about it. That is great news. But unfortunately, I can't skip through this. Look at that. That's a very funky table. It looks lovely. It looks great. We're going to need to decorate this table with just a single decoration, just to do it, just to say that we've done it. And we can do that through this little interface here. A carved owl. A carved owl in the middle of the table. Sure, that sounds and looks just fine for me. So not super worried about that. I'm also going to adjust the sound ever so slightly. It's a little quiet. There we go. Okay, now, you're waiting for a pint. That's fine. We're at 54 coins. I would really dearly love the ability to get a little bit more cash. A little bit more cash would help us go a long way, which is fine. Things to try: read the Gazette, place a dartboard, build a storeroom, find the hidden coin. Somewhere in this level is a single coin. Find it and click on it. Okay, that's going to be a... That's going to be a challenge, I think. And try gaining a star. Yes. There is like a whole sort of like Michelin star system up here. Now, we can see it's up at the top here. It's our tavern rating. Average patron satisfaction, at least 75%. Have 15 patrons visit the tavern. Drinks rated 1 star. Services rated 1 star. Now, our drinks at the moment are not rated 1 star. That's okay. We'll sort that out. Have at least 2 drinks on your tavern menu. We've only got 1. 1-star tap room. We've got that apparently. And serve drinks to at least 10 tier 1 or higher patrons. Yeah, we can work towards that. That is absolutely fine. Okay, what else? Yeah, that's the start. That's all good. Read the Gazette. So every day there is a sort of like newspaper that is published, which is grand. And something that I would say about this game is that it sort of interweaves narrative into the sort of Tycoon elements in kind of an interesting way. So some of this stuff may come back to be relevant. A mere year after gathering a legion of the dead and conquering the realm, the Dark Lord has decided to give it all back. Ruling things is actually pretty boring. Okay, that's fine. We've now read the Gazette, which is absolutely grand. Right, we've got 74 coins in the bank, which is good. We've also got a little calendar up here. This is definitely kind of worth noting. Tavern will close in 6.5 hours. Pay of 12. 12 coins starts in 8.2. Let's get a second drink. Let's get a second drink on the menu. We'll extend the bar just a little bit. And why don't we put a little bit of a higher tier drink. We could put Bog's Bitter, but I think we can do blood wine. We've got most blood wine in stock, so let's do that. And that will sort us out quite nicely. We'll go into fast speed. There's no sort of real need to not go into fast speed. We can sort of make this work. Everybody should be chill here. We're just getting the drink installed, which is grand. Although I will say there's quite a lot of additional patrons coming in now. We could look at hiring somebody else. You're quite cheap. Their favorite quality is their inheritance. Okay? But you're Coping strategy to critical unhappiness is to go to bed for 24 hours. Oof. That's fine, and you're also unskilled. That's okay. You know what? We can cope with that. Let's get another member of staff. It would be great to have. It would be great to have just that little bit of insurance if we need to. That's grand. There we go. Get serving, get rocking, get rolling. That is grand. Okay, so I said earlier that narrative sort of weaves its way into things here, and actually, this is one of the fantastic ways that it does. I want to turn on the narrator for this, because I think that the narrator is going to make a little bit of a difference here. All right, let's see what this has in store.
Rhythmic clatter approaching the front door of the tavern. Could it be a peddler selling kindling or a shaman's rattlestick? But when the door opens, it's a skeleton standing on the stoop. It shambles in. Its skull swivels, fixing you.
All right. Cheers, mate. Dreadfully chilly out there.
The ghastly voice of death spilling forth. Cheers, mate. Dreadful chilly out. You open?
Yeah, it is. Yes, we're open. Okay.
Many thanks. The name's Cuthbert. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
One off the tap. Enjoy holding a mug and sloshing it around. Something the matter?
Oh, just having a bit of a mid-death crisis, mate. Stuck in a rut. You serve the drink. Cuthbert clasps it, tapping his bony fingers against the pewter mug.
Did I become a dungeon henchman? Okay, all right. Change things up. What do you want to do?
Where I can chat with people. Something like what you do.
Okay.
Cuthbert sighs.
Why not get a job like mine?
Skeletons give everybody the willies. Whenever I'm out and about on errands, people run the other way. Even shopkeepers. Makes doing the groceries right difficult.
Come and work for me, Cuthbert.
You've talked me into it. I'm headed down to that.
Come and work for me. Okay, I'm not going to go through all that purely because we have other bits of gameplay that I'd like to get through. But good old Cuthbert here. I think we can actually hire Cuthbert. Cuthbert is not on the list yet, but he might become a potential employee. So we'll keep an eye out for Cuthbert. Okay. Here we go. Has he appeared on the list? No, he's still not. He's still not on the list. Okay, maybe we're not going to be able to employ Cuthbert, but that's fine. Either way, this is all looking pretty darned good thus far. What's up here? Ooh, tavern menu. Add or remove drink, food, and goods from your tavern's offering, and also we can deal with this. Excellent. Okay. What would I like to do? I can adjust the price of the blood wine and also the scrape barrel here. I mean, depending on the price that we set it, it will impact how happy some people are to pay it. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. 10 and 8 seems like a pretty decent idea. To add drinks to the tavern menu, purchase a barrel and load it onto one of your taps. Yeah, that's fine. The nice skeleton is looking for a job by now. Ooh, let's see if we can hire him. Yeah, Cuthbert, welcome on board, buddy. Happy to have you here.
Some patrons might find Cuthbert a little frightening.
Okay, how long until the pub closes? Tavern will close in 1.5 hours. Pay of $25 will start in 3.2 hours. That's fine. Okay, let's go into fast mode. We've now got 3 members of staff. That's quite a lot, but that's okay. All right, now, I can't help but notice that we are currently storing all of our... I think we're storing all of our alcohol outside the tavern, which is a little bit less than optimal, because there is this sort of spoilage meter here. It turns into dust in 3.5 days. So what we can actually do is we can create a storeroom. Now, there's this little sort of section of the tavern that has been left empty, presumably for me to build a storeroom in it. So let's do just that. 10 by 2, $30. Sure. I don't want to go, like, overboard. That's a bit of a problem, but that's fine. We'll just move that barrel stack around. Okay. What else do we need in the storeroom? We need a door. Let's get a door over in the middle. And what are some buildings that we can get? We can get a pallet, and we can get a larder shelf. Let's get 2 pallets. I think 2 pallets. We'll see how that all works for us. See if that makes any difference. That's grand. And now, since business has almost ended, everybody looks to be winding down for the evening. We will move, hopefully, some of the pallets, some of this into the reserve for beer, cider. I mean, they should just sort of automatically move things in, but that's fine. What have we got here? Patron satisfaction. 81% apparently is our patron satisfaction. We've only got tier 1 patrons, but I think that should be changing very, very soon indeed. Patrons, a variety of things will impact how happy or sad they are, but that is all grand. Our drink is looking good. Our services are looking good. I think we're set. I think we're set for a 1-star rating as soon as we get a few more patrons. So that's looking very, very nice indeed. Now, the merchant has arrived. Not much cash, to be honest, to go around. In fact, doesn't look like we can get much cash. Or we can get many drinks. So that's just something that we're gonna have to deal with, unfortunately. Unless I want to sell something. Sell that for 15 bucks. Not a bad idea. Sell the bulletin board. Higher prices increase profit, but reduce patron satisfaction. No, I don't want to adjust the price of the bulletin board, but yeah, I guess we could. Right, get all this. There we go. Look at that. It's all coming in now. That's great. That's what we like to see. You know what? I am gonna sell this. Let's get that sold. Let's get that sold. It may upset some of my patrons a little bit, but I'd like to get some scrape barrel. And maybe even some Mudwiser. Yeah, that's all we're going to be able to get. But Scrape Barrel at least is sort of a required sort of thing for us to have. Right, what else we got coming up? Merchant leaves in 4.5 hours. That's fine. Our star has officially been earned. We can click on the button over there in the right-hand corner. And we can nab ourselves our first, and spoilers, our only star. Which is excellent. Okay, moving on up to a second star is not something that we're going to be able to do in this specific build of the game because of this little letter here. Earning your first star will unlock new room types in the full game, such as the kitchen, new challenges, and advance the campaign. But alas, this is just a small teaser. Take 100 gold and a few new furniture options. Excellent. And I tell you what, with that, why don't I buy the rest of what the traveling merchant has got to offer me? Just because I am really quite interested in having as much stuff as I possibly can. A larder shelf, by the way, is that going to allow me to store barrels? I don't know if that's necessarily a large enough sort of storage vestibule. I think we might have to get pallets. Yeah. Either way, this is looking pretty darn decent. Might want to get some additional tables in the tap room. Small table. Yeah, we do not want to interfere with any of the existing sort of placements for the queues. That's all fine. Bulletin board, comfy chair. A comfy chair. Robust enough for an orc, soft enough for an elf. Oh, I also need to place a dartboard, don't I? But I don't have the cash for that, and I also don't have the cash for a floor mat. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer and sell some more wine, sell some more beer, let the drinks flow. It's all very chill. Yeah, it doesn't really look like this larder reserved for anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can actually store anything on it. So it might just be pallets that we have to store. We have to store the beer on. That's fine. What am I? Storeroom. Yeah, pallets. Okay. Surely that's going to be close to being enough. I guess we will see. Okay, find the hidden coin. I have absolutely no idea where the hidden coin is. Where the heck would where the heck would a coin be hidden? Like somewhere like near the edge of the pier or something here? In the tavern? I have absolutely no idea. The edge of the world? In a decoration somewhere, or underneath something. I don't know. I'm not gonna captivate I'm not gonna focus too many of my energies on getting that all sorted. What do we got over here? Oh, new blood wine barrel that is coming right on up. Also, I'm gonna move this just in case this is actually blocking people from getting through. Nope. Looks like my 2 bartenders were just waiting to get more blood wine. Excellent. This is looking very, very good indeed. Okay, dartboard we need to get, and we also need to read the newspaper. A fragment of a warlock's soul was found in the possession of a young boy cleverly hidden under a scar. Okay, the boy's been taken into custody, and should the warlock press charges, will be charged with identity theft. His parents could not be reached for comment. Cool. Very cool. Right, how many more hours of business do we have? 3.6, and we're going to have 25 bucks in wages going out at that time, which is fine. We are making an absolute ton of money, which I'm very, very happy about. We do need to get all of these barrels actually moved into the inside, though. So if we could do that, that'd be great. Looks like you need a toilet. I hate to break it to you. I don't actually think that I have the ability... Oh, tell a lie. We can place an outhouse down here. Sure, we'll get an outhouse. This is a swamp, of course. I don't think we can actually extend the pub in any meaningful way, or the tavern, I should say, in any meaningful way. But that is worth noting. Ooh, look at how many items there are here. This is gonna be something that a lot of people get very, very excited about. I must confess, I'm not much of a designer myself, so it's a little bit lost on me. But hey ho, I'm sure people are gonna love it. Right, we're running low on blood wine, low approval. Patrons rate our facilities quite low. Perhaps we should look into that. What's the issue? So tier 1 patrons really don't like our place for a variety of reasons. Overall satisfaction is 42. Drink satisfaction, the quality and price of your tavern's drink selection, decor and facilities, taverns, bathrooms, and other facilities. Well, that's changed now. We're a new tavern. There we go. New era of bathrooms in taverns, which is great. Okay, Cuthbert is really struggling to get all of the casks into place. I think I'm gonna grab just a few more pallets. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's bedtime, apparently. And also, I think that is everybody getting paid right there, which is quite nice. Okay. Yeah, where the heck is this hidden coin? Hidden quite well. It's hidden very well. Or maybe I'm just not particularly good at finding coins. Yeah, okay. So it's not exactly ideal that Riley's having to sleep standing up here. We do have one bed. That's grand, but probably want to get more beds, but I'm not sure that I'm really overly bothered about having more than one bed. At least, not yet, anyway. A carved sign. We'll get a dartboard. Ooh, looks like we made a profit yesterday. Excellent. 34 bucks of profit. Nice. Let's get this dartboard. That will improve the quality of the tavern ever so slightly. It does mean that we've also now got another reason to have people coming into the tavern, which is quite nice. And business is hopefully going to be booming today. We can but hope. Right, what's going on here? Low approval. Yeah, we're dealing with that. Blood wine, quite low. Merchant is going to be coming along in 18 or 19 hours, but we've got plenty of booze to sort of keep us in good form until then, which is excellent. Are we out of blood wine? We're out of blood wine. Let's serve Mudweiser instead. Let's serve Mudweiser. We've got plenty of Mudweiser. Okay, what's going on in terms of the story? Let's see.
Bad weather on the way. Feel it joint ever since that goblin injured it. The old-timer leans heavily on the back of a chair and rubs his knobby knee
Okay.
out the window at the mild day outside. Sure,
feels like rain? Question mark.
You can feel it too, eh? Right you are. That rain's coming down before the day is out.
All right. There's an old timer in the pub who predicts that we're gonna have rain. That's fine. Very chill with that. There is quite a lot. Ooh, what's up with you? Your Cuthbert's appearance is alarming to patrons. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cuthbert. You shouldn't be discriminated like against that. That's a shame. Well, let's hope that Cuthbert doesn't actually do service. 20% chance of putting off patrons, frankly, is something that I can deal with. Right, approval. How are we looking in terms of approval? Oh yeah, I forgot our tier. We got our tier 2 patrons. Oh, have 100 visitors. Excellent. We've just reached that milestone. Yeah, so our tier 2 patrons are pretty darn happy with the. Wait, our tier 1 patrons are pretty happy with us. Our tier 2 patrons are less than happy with us. Overall, 68%. Let's see what's up with these guys. It's probably because the facilities just aren't up to snuff. Yeah, that's the real killer is the fact that our bathrooms are just non-existent, whereas level 1 or tier 1 patrons seem completely okay with going to the bathroom in an outhouse, which is honestly completely fine. Let's see if we can try and get some comfy chairs. You know, maybe a few amenities that will increase the quality of the room a little bit. There we go. Potbelly stove. Yeah, I'd love to get a potbelly stove. Low approval. Low approval. We're fine. We're fine. We're serving every single patron. Rain. Patrons might get wet. Want a place to dry themselves. They might also track mud. It might be tempting not to let patrons in, but it's widely considered a poor business practice to do that. Indeed. Yeah, I'd love to get a lantern. I'd love to get a lantern back, actually. Yeah, I am 100% at fault for creating a dark tavern because I sold everything off in order to get a little bit of extra cash, but that's fine. Wizards College in hot water. The Wizards College seeks to overturn the Educators Guild decision to strip them of their accreditation. When approached for comment, the Educators Guild representative responded, "Sure, their graduates can lodge a sword in a stone, but they don't know basic maths." Indeed, they don't. Excellent. Okay, when is pay starts in 1 and a bit hours. That's fine. Merchant arrives in 8. And we've got 14 hours remaining, which is grand. And finally, for the first time ever, we've actually got all of our pints into the storeroom, which is grand. Here, boss, I think we've got some new applicants. Anybody that I'm interested in hiring? Nathan, Gabriella, Marisol, and Nissa. Yeah, I'm okay, to be honest. I'm okay with the number of people that I've got employed at the present moment. I don't think that we need to worry about things too much. What's going on up here? Staff sleeping on the floor and staff happiness is low. Yeah, because you didn't get a bed. But you know what? I don't need to worry about the fact that my member of staff didn't get a bed because we only have 5 hours remaining. Quick mead. What the heck is this? Lasts twice as long? Ale of the Mountain? Mudweiser Extreme. I'll buy a healthy selection. I'll buy a healthy selection. Okay. All right. Let's see how many pints we can get served in the 1 and a bit hours that we have remaining. This is looking and feeling quite nice. I will say, everything about this public house is looking very, very nice indeed. The Potato Public House has been a rip-roaring success. Indeed. All good things must come to an end. What do we have? We've got an option to blow up the tavern or wait until the demo to end. Yes, let's blow up the tavern. Let's do it. The thrill of destruction, truly. It's what I was interested in all along.
Thanks for playing the Tavern Keeper demo.
Excellent.
Ever so much fun.
Ah, good stuff. There we go. And that's it. So not a huge sort of amount of gameplay there, but I really like what I see. I really like what I see. I can't wait to play more. As I say, once we get into the full game, I'm sure there's going to be a heck of a lot more stuff, and there's going to be a heck of a lot more story to explore. So yeah, Tavern Keeper, check this one out, ladies and gents. Linked down in the description down below. If you're interested, consider wishlisting it, etc. You can do all that. Comments, as I say. Anyway, if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing, because I'm on my journey to 100,000 subscribers, which is very, very exciting. So help be part of that story in the same way that Tavern Keeper has got a whole bunch of story and heart in it. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching, folks. I'll catch you next time. Bye.